How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to F1 2018, our Live the Life career mode here. And it's been a while since we played this game, and now it's time for the Spanish Grand Prix after we had a really good result as a team at Baku at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, with Charles getting 4th and I'm getting 7th. I get the feeling at this race we will be a little bit more on the back foot. I don't think our pace is quite there yet, but we're going to give it a go here in qualifying and see if maybe we can get up a little higher in the grid than what we've normally been the last few races, which is dead last.
Today's qualifying session is about to start here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, and what a cracker of a session we're expecting it to be. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
Understood, Jeff. I'm gonna wait and see here how the track goes. Usually I'm quickly to jump out, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait and see how it, if the track can get some grip in it before we go out there. But yeah, really didn't do too well in the practice sessions. Even our race qualifying pace, we just couldn't quite put it all together for the weekend. And a lot of it has to do with the tires here. We're wearing super soft mediums here, and those tires do wear out pretty fast. Even in qualifying here, we're only going to get probably one good lap on the super softs before they get burned up. They're supposed to go about 3 laps, but knowing that we're going to be running a little bit higher downforce here in qualifying just to get those tires working, we could be in for an interesting qualifying. I'm going to try my best. We've been fairly close on pace with the cars around us, but I don't know if we've been pretty consistently behind our teammate this whole time.
I know the team back at the factory put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend. Let's repay them with a strong performance.
Understood, Jeff. We will do what we can. As you can see, the track starting to fill up here. I think we're just going to let some of those cars go. Let them put some laps in. So we're not on the... Let's let some rubber build up before we get out there. We'll wait to see if once my teammate goes, we'll make the decision to find a gap and go here. I think Alonso was the first one out, so he should be on a cool down lap as he crosses the line. It's a little bit sunny. It's been cloudy most of the weekend, but we should not have any issues with rain. It's time to start rolling here. I think we'll go out now. Let's get it out there. Oh, didn't mean to do flying lap, but that's okay. That'll work. more precaution. Here we go. Qualifying now underway. We head down the start-finish line. Got full power on. Brake as late as we can. Let's get through this first section of corners. That compacts pretty well. Can't quite hold it flat. Squirrely coming into here. Been trying with lower downforce through here. And it just hasn't been working for me. So we're running a little bit higher wing. Going wide. That's not good. That was a poor one. Corner. I missed the apex. This is me through the chicane a little bit. And we'll cross the line. Looks like we're still 19th.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Box a slap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I think we need to take a lap of fuel out of here. It's still too heavy. Yeah, definitely messed up that turn 9 complex. Up there. Alright, a little work to do yet, but I don't know if everybody's put in a lap yet or not. I haven't seen my T-Man out yet, but I think he's out now. See where we end up here. We'll look at our timing here and probably quickly go out and do another one. Didn't feel too bad. The car was probably the best balance it's been all weekend. Definitely with those. Been trying to run with a lot less aero. It's just hasn't really paid off yet. Haven't really getting the speed. And there are teammates out there right now. Yeah.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 24.8.
24.8. That's a good lap for me. Considering I've been in quality runs of practice, which is in the 26s, so if we could just string together a couple laps. Our sector 3 time's good. It just we need to get it. You need to nail sector 1. I think. Teammates did a hell of a lap at 122.6. I don't think we'll be able to catch him, but we should be able to get some rocking. We just need to get one more better. We just need to get another good lap in here. Still got tires to burn here. Just take a little bit of fuel out of the car. Just don't like it when I don't have too much fuel. Alright. Let's go out there and give it a go here.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Just try to get out there. Give it another run here, see if we can't make it better here. See Alonso coming.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I know. Barely holding on here on this first lap. Tenths up, that's good. Much better through there. Come on, nail this sector here. A little bit better. Mix in there. Pin flat. Dang it, we lost too much time there. Back it off here. Lost too much time in sector 3. We were half a second out. Right now it says we're P18, so that's something. We gained some time. Didn't think we gained that much there in that last sector. A little squirrely through there. Pivots here. I'm out of fuel. Dang it. Ran out of fuel. Need to hurry and see if we can get out here for another run. like everybody's trying to get their final laps in. I'll try to get out there to make sure we gotta get Sector 3 done a little bit better. A little slow. But all in all, it was probably my best lap of the weekend. Check the times real quick, but not much. I just need to swap some tires out here. And it's getting busy. Let's go ahead and
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:23.4.
Alright, we're a lot closer. Took almost a whole second off. Okay. Well, let's try to see if we can maintain that. We're done. We can't go out anymore. There's not enough time. So, didn't really time that well. Should have gone out a little sooner maybe in the session. So I guess now we're just going to sit and wait here in the last 46 seconds. Kind of a faux pas on our end. But you know what? I'm happy with that lap. That's probably the best qualifying we've done to date since the first round in Australia. But we'll see what the Williams can improve. We just barely pit Lance Stroll. Got a feeling he'll probably beat us. Our teammate beats us again, but we're still about a second behind his pace. But we're a lot closer.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Verstappen, Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Okay, so the Red Bull gets the pole here. We start 19th, so that's better than I thought we would. Yeah, we just... Well, actually, Sorokin pipped us there, so our qualifying pace is with the Williams right now. Yeah, I felt like maybe we could have got a better last sector there if we had another run at it. We could have maybe gotten 18th. I don't know if we had enough for Esteban. Would have been close, though, but I'll gladly take that improvement. We'll start in the back of the grid. We'll start on the back row of the grid, but at least we're one position up. Yeah, we're definitely losing our rivalries. We got our rivals on pole, and our teammates just been thrashing us in qualifying all season.
Bad luck in qualifying. That's not exactly ideal. But there's no points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
Yeah, we tend to. What's where we've been strong is our race pace. Cool head, pay attention to space around you. One more thing, don't forget to drink. Okay. So we have an overcast race. Take a look at some of the upgrades we got. Our MGUH is running a bit hot. I suspect we got 29 laps. We've got a 19 lap race, so we'll probably be replaced for Monaco, but we'll live through it this time. So that is hindering our performance just a bit as the engine, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see, we did get one upgrade, I think, this weekend. I think we got an aero upgrade. But still need a little bit more aero research. But let's get into the race and see how we hold up here.
Good afternoon from a very familiar setting. It's race day here in Spain, and with everything still to play for in the championship battle, there's no room for mistakes in a Grand Prix that's well known for creating them. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Raikkonen, Alonso, Sainz, Hülkenberg, and Sergio Perez, Magnussen, Grosjean, Pierre Gasly, and Van Dorn, Hartley, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon, and Sergei Sorokin. Anderson and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Good to see the lights. Force start, spun the wheels. But we are underway going to the first corner here. See if we can get through here. Oh, they're going pretty wide in front of me. This could only end in tears for somebody. Oh, we get around the inside. Everybody's locked up. Williams gets back in front of me. Pass a lot of cars here at the start, that would be great.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Driver in front.
Sorokin ahead.
Save a little fuel here.
We're very low on fuel. Tried to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
Brakes there. Kind of staying with the pack right now. A little bit of a train in front of us here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
So we got a couple cars duking it out in front of us. Oh, looks like Leclerc locked up. Might be able to get Sorokin here coming off this corner. We are. We're going to make a run here. get the job done. I think everybody in front of us are starting to struggle for grip. This is where we take advantage.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. A new strategy is available on the MFT.
DRS now. Very racy in front of us here. Open this up a little bit. I suspect some cars are going to go into the pits here. See if we can get past our teammate here. Turn the engine a little bit. Around the outside. Side by side with our teammate, but we get the job done. Got a lot more grip.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now. The gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, it's already starting to feel grip loss. Catching up to the or the Orsini in front of us here. Make a mess of that corner.
Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGU-H. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating.
Oh man, locked up there. Did you get the DRS?
Charles is in the pits.
Alright. Surprised they made
We're
it.
boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Surprised they made it 4 laps there. More updates.
Confirmed.
Tires don't seem too bad. I think we can stay out of another lap here. Just calling the... Don't use them here another lap. Should be fine.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
I'm gonna go one more. We got behind this Ferrari. A box. I'm starting to lose the grip. I'm not comfortable. Alright, we'll go in the box, super soft skin. I suspect some guys are in the mediums for this stint, but I just want to get on something a little bit.
Go
The
now.
softs are pretty good so far.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this
Oh,
strategy.
we got a caution. There's a car on the side of the road there.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They are out of the race.
So Lewis Hamilton DNFs again here in our career. Official race update.
14th position. You're in 14th position. Lock on ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Sirotkin is behind you. They're on old mediums. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens. 12 laps to go.
Missed the corner there. Really need to catch up on here. If I can. I'm gonna turn up the engine until I'm closer. Should have the tire advantage right now.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
Closer, but not close enough yet. Driver behind.
Grosjean behind. Okay, the gap behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 25.2.
Yeah, not a good lap here to start. Just messed up on first sector. There. Oh no, Grosjean's gonna get by me.
Try to stay with him, he might make a mistake. You can still regain the position.
The engine up here, try to pass him. Pass him back here. Job done. Should get the DRS back on us here. Oops, somebody's going out of the pits. I'm not going to fight him. He's got the DRS on me. Sears a little bit better grip through the corners than I do.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Whoa. Oh man, lost a lot of grip there. Keep current.
Confirmed.
What's going on? I missed it. I didn't hit the DRS. Let's check my tires here. Tires should be okay for another lap. Turn the engine up to rich here. Oh, look, Charles passes me. Yeah, I'm just losing too much pace now. I'm not gonna challenge my teammate just yet. I think we can go one more lap here.
The car behind's tyres are in much better condition than yours. We'll keep an eye on the times.
Man, it's just so slow coming out of this corner. Didn't get the DRS.
In this lap, push now.
Change to medium tire.
Moving you to front wing -1. Moving to -1 on the front wing with your next pit.
Front wing +1.
That's Charles ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old.
Oh,
Their time last lap was a 1:25.6. The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Front wing up.
Bottas is ahead of you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:41.6.
Set medium tire.
Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop.
Of course, I'm trying to do this while driving.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Box for the final time here. I think I just barely made it in. Yeah, those tires were cooked. I was definitely losing grip there. Lost too much time on that outlet, on that in lap. Just fiddling around, my engineer changing stuff on me when I went to.
Go, go, go.
Alright, should be good for the to the end here.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Alright. Really got a boogie here.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
Going to now. Saved quite a bit of time. Go lap 11 instead of lap 10.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Charles is in for his stop.
Oh, Charles is in. I think he's gonna beat us. It's gonna be close. I think he's gonna beat us out. Though it'll probably be on a faster tire.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Okay. Driver behind.
Sirotkin behind. Our gap behind is 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs.
Driver in front.
Charles ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 5.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs.
Charles definitely beat him. Did a great job beating us out of the pit here. It was not good. A little disappointed. Strategy didn't play out. Now we got plenty of fuel.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.5 seconds.
Trying to keep clean laps here. So we're sitting at 16.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
So the turbo's cutting out. Definitely feel like our engine's probably not the greatest of shape at the moment.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm starting to smoke a little bit here. Like, can the engine hold on? Can't back off right now. I'm gonna lose position. So slow, come on, I need to pick up the pace here. Don't know if we've got enough to keep Sirotkin behind us here. God, I gotta get the chicane right. Oh man, he got such a run on me. Three cars passed me down the straightaway. Unbelievable. I think we're just hurting that much on power right now. It's risky leaving that MGU8 as high as it was, but I felt like I could get one more race out of it. got DRS though.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Well, it was a valiant effort. We just didn't have the pace today. See if we can catch the Williams, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Unless the tires really drop off here. Catch him here. It stops. We just do. Well, we caught one. Well, we got one position out of it. Whew. E17.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Brendan Hartley. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
On to the constructors then. Red Bull have extended their lead over the championship. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Well, you don't want to. The Spanish Grand Prix is normally a very boring race, and we got a very interesting result thanks to that Tyre Wear mod. I've got 3 times wear on the tires here, and it's really showing here in the results. As we got Max Verstappen winning the race from pole. Did everything he had to do to. He was well clear of us at the first pit stop. Kevin Magnussen getting second, and Carlos Sainz getting his first podium for third. Hartley in fourth. So very mixed up results. Looks like a lot of the front runners had to take 3 stops here, which really cost them the result today. Our teammate almost picked 11th, and what could have been if we could have just stayed in front there of. We got swamped there at the end by Hulkenberg Sorokin, but managed to pitch Stroll there at the very end on that last lap, so not going to complain. Gasly had a horrible race, and Hamilton another DNF. Don't know what was wrong with his car, but Our car held up just barely as it was kind of smoking towards the end, but we managed to hold on to, what was it, P17. Probably about the best result we were going to get for the day. Take a look at the standings real quick. And Max Verstappen's leading the championship now, ahead of Bottas. I believe that is the first two-time winner this season was Verstappen. Let's see, Carlos Sainz jumped up to 4th. Huge jump there. We've definitely dropped because we didn't get any points that round. Dropped down to 15th. Still ahead of Hulkenberg, but Toro Rosso, McLaren jumped ahead of us. Let's see how the constructors look. Yeah, it wasn't a good day for us constructor-wise. A lot of the teams ahead of us got a huge jump, like Haas. Got a huge jump up McLaren as well. So we're starting to settle in there towards the back half of the midfield, it looks like, for the season. But all in all, it was an interesting race. Definitely didn't do myself any favors, didn't drive the best, but definitely felt that the car, the aero change I made before qualifying definitely helped the car because I was struggling all weekend with grip out here, and really was could have been better, I thought. We'll see. On to the next round. No interview with Claire today, but yeah, our teammates going to beat us. So is Verstappen, who won the race. That's to be expected, really. Team wasn't happy with that result, but not much I could do about it. No comments from Emma.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
So qualifying was quite frankly a mess, but 19th's been the best we've done in a while. But we know the car's working okay, so we're optimistic good progress to the race. Unfortunately, that didn't happen either. Let's take some extra time. Yeah, the race probably should have went straight to the medium tire instead of going soft medium. I think that might have compromised us at the end of the race because we were on a slower tire at the end, which I think did hurt us a little bit. But I felt like if we were on the soft we could have maybe stretched out the gap a little bit and really put some pressure on the cars in front of us, and for a while it did, but once we went on the medium we just lost too much pace. So we'll take that into account the next race for sure. We're expected to finish 13th, and one of the teams disappointed, and rightfully so probably. Just can't seem we're supposed to get 13th or better, but this track just wasn't our day. And we've got the tricky Monaco coming up as well. Let's take a look at aero upgrades. Is there anything we can upgrade? Not at the moment. We could upgrade the engine, but I'm not too fussed about that right now. We can do that anytime. We've got a chassis upgrade coming hopefully at Monaco, and we're going to do our aero upgrade working on for Canada, I believe. So we've got a few parts in place here. Take a look at our engine, see how bad it is. Yeah, the MGUH was cooked there at the end. Now our turbocharger's looking a bit worse for wear as well. So we'll have to swap that out, put a new MGUH in there for Monaco, and hopefully the rest of the engine should be okay. We'll see about the turbo for the next race. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me as we take a final look at the standings here. It was about what I expected. I didn't think we would have the pace here. We're definitely don't have the best chassis in the grid right now, and it's definitely hurting us in some of this type of track. So with that being said, I am going to bid everyone a fair due. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys next time.